Okay, we got 3 new mechs. That's good, we got a couple level ups here. I have been doing this a couple times now. Because like it or not, this does end up giving a little bit of a level. And as you notice, I pushed a little bit. Now, let me tell you a fucking funny story. It's not this. Manage unit, organize, captured. Secure this, secure this, secure this, secure this, and cemental. No, design, let's see if we got anything new. We do. We got a green frame. Now, where is the motherfucker? This. I upgrade this guy only by dispatch. Why? I did a couple combats and I lost this fucking thing 3 times. Then I got one on level 5 and I kept sending on dispatch. Because fucking hell, this thing is a nightmare. Of course, because of that, we end up getting a lot of the other guys a lot of level up. Which doesn't matter in the end. But hell, this fucking thing is a troublemaker. Now let's see what we can get with each and every one of those. Well, I'm gonna get this. Now we have to do this and see if this design to anything new. It doesn't. Wow. Now I'm surprised. I'm not gonna go for the wing 0. I'm gonna go on order, and that may be a bad idea. It probably was, because I could get the Togies before to do that. And he can go to this, and only God knows what above. You! Wait. Okay. Now, I can get you or you. Yeah, I was kind of right. Back then I did say that this fucking thing looks like this version. And I wasn't that wrong about it. Sure, give me this one. I doubt we're gonna have anything new on the design. Nope. I'm disappointed, and I'm gonna tell you why. I thought we were gonna have the old Red Phoenix Gundam. Instead we got this. I don't wanna have this. You're gonna be the last one. You will still have a couple things to go for it. Let's see what you can become, Troublemaker. You can go for the Advance, the Mark II, the First Throne, and this thing. Let's... This may give me my first armor. Yeah, I need to get him to level 6 so I can get this. Here we can kind of develop on anything, so we're just gonna develop on this version. Wait, and cannot forget and do the design and see if we get anything with you. Type F for this. You were right and you looks cool, so we're gonna get this. Huh. I would like to have the ability to get armor Gundam. Big fucking thing, but I don't know. I'm kinda close to get you, so maybe I can hold a little bit for it. You, I don't have the fuck of a clue what you are. And in some time I would like to have you, but it's not a priority. I can just buy Exia and keep sending on dispatch missions. See, I know, well, you develop on a 00 Gundam, something and something, okay. Doesn't sound that bad. I think, fuck, I don't care. I'm gonna grab you. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very quote-unquote disappointed about this. I'm gonna get this, just so I can get this out of the way. And this fucking thing developing a lot of stuff, huh? But in reality, I'm just gonna put this on the fucking fridge for a long time. Let's see what do we get. Probably had some pilots. Well, not that much, huh? The fact is, what if I do this? Now we kinda... Now let's go to dispatch missions. In a couple hours, we're gonna know what happened. AKA tomorrow. Still, of course, we need to manage units. I do have someone with level U. I don't know why you were there, so okay. I'm thinking about it. We can get him on Exia. And have him here. Yeah, it's feasible. That's the problem with doing the next mission, because, well, funnily enough, we have like the same fucking group. And they all the new units with all lovely level 1, so they are useless. Sorry, can I hit the mic? But let's start doing the next mission. Oh, fucking hell, I fucking love... Like, this is the epitome of, like, there is people who doesn't have a fucking brain. And let me explain why. We're gonna having the explanation while we have the dialogues of the mission. People are not smart. They fucking knew that was the plan. There's no fucking way. That's another thing. Like, starting here, I found interesting that the people from Celestial Being didn't kind of get it. There could have this problem. For example, Mrs. Pyrrhus, Sonia Pyrrhus, I think Sonia, right? Fuck with Hallelujah's mind. It happened already once. To be honest, it did happen twice. And the second time was used to literally capture the Gundam.
これらソレスタルビーイングの快進撃を前に国ごとの対応に限界を見た各国家軍は非公式な会談の場を設ける。しばらくすると各国の軍には
Now, about this big plan, here is where I find the fact interesting. Because it's like almost 100% of chance then something like this would happen. Like the biggest response of every military on the world, and since we have a more consolidated military than we have, for example, right now. Because, for example, on today, like we had the US, we would have the European Union, we would have like the Russians, we have the Chinese, and we are more fractured, and that would be a thing. But here we have three easily consolidate powers, then
迫り来る
no.
激戦への予感か
At this point of the fucking fight,
己の
and
運
let
命
us
を悟
remember,
ってかなぜ
then the
この
fucking
世界
thing
は
didn't
歪ん
end
でいる
on
の
a
か
disaster simply
その
because
歪み
the
はどこに
observer,
あ
the
る
guy, I forgot his name,
その原因とは
decided to fuck with
何なの
this
か
with the plan.
明
Because
確な
if
答え
he
を求めて
didn't
いたわけで
create
は
the
ない
three Gundams
ただ
from Celestial
彼
Being,
女
the
の
ones
口
that
から
nobody knew about
彼
it,
女の言葉を聞くために
Celestial Being would be fucked. They would have lost the four Gundams,
誰
マリナ・イスマイール。
刹那 F 星へ
they would have lost the four Gundams, who would get divided between all the other countries,
この世界は歪んでいる。
and would be a new, like,
神のせい
technology
か
armaments
人の
race
せいか
to see who could mass produce
人だって分か
the
り合う
Gundams before the other one.
どうしようもなく
And after the first one started, like after the first one got the first Gundam,
私たち
like the first country got the Gundam, everything would be fucked. Because there is a larger chance, for example, even with one Gundam, like even if they would be able to like extract one, like
世界の
extract
歪み
the, I don't
そ
know,
の元凶
the
となる答えを
authorization,
掴み
whatever
取
it
る
is, then don't allow
刹那
anyone
は
to
新た
get.
な紛争地域
For
を
example,
飛び
I'm
立つ
thinking they would
紛争を
probably
根絶する
first
存在すなわち
get the
ガンダム
tree
と
except
なるべく
the virtue, yeah, the virtue, because it has a larger connection with Veda. So the three other ones would be a little bit more easy to bypass security and stuff like that. So it would be highly, like, it would be okay. We get this fucking thing, we start this race, or even worst, we get this thing, we overwhelm the enemy, find where the other Gundams are, and snatch. It was a possibility. Then one of the countries, one of the global powers, because they are not countries here anymore, to literally fuck all the others up. And without the three Gundams, the three new Gundams, shit would have hit the fan really bad. So I don't know if the old man, I forget his name, predicted someone would betray him and start to doing his own thing. And his one thing would be like new Gundams? Because I may be wrong, but it's almost 100% sure that the three Gundams were not something planned by the old man. Maybe by Ribbons, okay, I can bet that. But by the other ones, I don't think. Still very interesting. I don't know. The plan, I know anime bullshit, but for some reason the plan didn't quite like. I don't know. It doesn't like point to me on the right. There's something missed. There is 100% sure there is something missing. I like this. I said before, but I like him. I like him on the first season. On the second season, I don't know. It just sounded like, oh, they need an excuse to get the masked man and the fucking thing. So he ended up getting, and he lost a little bit of his character, mostly because mostly on the beginning of the season. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would expect on the second season even he would be piloting a modified like he would make an effort to get to update a flag. That's one of the things, and that in all due likelihood, that's one of the things that I like about the character. Like, he wants to use the flag. He wants to make sure the flag is the thing that win against the Gundams. And even when his flag got almost destroyed, I really would have hoped that in the second season he would come with a new version of the flag, like strap more like a sec. To be entirely honest, I thought then he would be mirroring a lot more the main character, like the O and double O, to the point where, yeah, he would be one step behind, so maybe he would now, yeah, I would see like he utilizing a second core, like a second GM drive on a flag, trying to make something like that, and then later on utilizing the double thing to the trend zone. Although he utilized on the end, but I would prefer him keep up with the flag. I need to rewatch the movie because I don't remember much of it. To see how he acts on the movie. But yeah, I still like him more on the first season. Not only him, but his pilot. That's interesting. And I think I already touched on that subject before, but during the first season, it was hard because I kind of didn't want some of the three main powers to lose some way. For example, I like the overflag. I like Sergei. The European Union, the Patrick guy, I like because he was the comic relief. But yeah, he was there. But I'm still like the guys from the Overflag unit and the Human Revolution. These guys here, the Smirnov. So yeah, it was a little bit different because as I said, I liked those guys, and I most likely want they to. I didn't want they to die, and that was a good, interesting thing. Then the first season make very easy on me. Like, okay, I don't want the enemy. I am rooting for the Gundam pilots, but I'm rooting for they to win and not kill some of the pilots, if that makes any sense. But in the same way, I don't know. On the second season, it was more difficult because, like, this Sergei's son is a fucking of a prick. The villain on the second season, he's a fucking of an asshole, so I don't really care much about him. Like the villain faction, I really want they to lose, except the guys that came back from first season. And I don't know, there was a couple motivations, and I didn't get it. For example, the liberal use of like overly doomsday weapons. Like they have on the second season, they have a doomsday weapon, and people are like, okay, let's just use those things. There's no problem. There's no reason why to not do it. One interesting thing is the first time that I watched the first season and like second season, I really like. I didn't remember the scene. Like the first time that I watched an entire anime, I didn't remember the scene where they showed the spoiler warning. His brother. So on the second season, I said, "Okay, you're literally pulling his brother out of your ass, aren't you?" And it's not much that, but it's a little bit that. For example, there's the fact they didn't show his brother in any flashback, only in one scene. But like it or not, they had to put a reason why the brother didn't like die on the explosion. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna shove my things. I'm gonna probably need to shove the raid group on one place and the ship on the other one. Not gonna be happy about it. Oh, maybe not. They're in the same map. The fight almost took a day or so. I remember that. That was a cool fact. Let's just say then this is gonna be a fucking of a fun grinding map. I think I could, like, there is room for one more mech. Wow! Are you joking? On fucking 3 turns? Wow. There's my answer, probably no. Seems though his abilities are the same. I'm just gonna do one to his animation because just to confirm, but yeah, most likely it's the same ability. The mech just has a little bit of damage, extra damage. But fucking hell, mate. Like these units here, they're not gonna be able to do damage. Ah, these thrusters are interesting to say the least. Let's see what is the main difference, or if it is just a red Gundam. Yeah, it's just a red version, nothing more.
捕捉されたか。なんだと。
It may have been like a little bit more damage, but does the game trick? Yeah, it's counting how much damage I'm doing. Okay. I didn't think I showed a launcher last time, or oh, I did. It's the not big numbers. Not big numbers. The problem is I have a lot of mobile suits, not many Gundams on this mission. And this is really a mobile suit. The damage was not bad. I will give you that. He's gonna place that, yeah. It's a cool ability. And like, that's a thing. I really like to know what was the main difference of his GM driver. Because his GM driver was not like red or not green. He was the only character that has a like golden GM driver. Show the fangs.
これ以上の戦いは悲しみを増やしてしまうだけなのですよ。
I'm not gonna lie, I like this Gundam. I like him a fucking lot. Didn't we saw that on the anime? I don't think. I may be like completely off about it, but I don't think I saw it. That may be a shitty idea, but... It's a quote-unquote normal action. It does have the celestial beam on the right shoulder.
負けられないの。
What is your main difference from the other one? And the answer is fucking often! Don't you tell me then I cannot move those fuckers. Okay, I can. So we're gonna need to try my best to break from right. Shit, it was him, then I was almost in a way to get it. I thought it was the other one. Eh. Yeah, you're gonna want your sports to do then. And we got a kill. I know, you're gonna be almost killing all the energy from both of those.
敵を狙い撃つ
Okay, we finished the kill. We got an opening here. And they are almost out of energy. Now for Setsuna and... I forgot his name. The deal it's kinda gonna be the same. I'm gonna be moving those up here. I think I can deal with this 5 units. And maybe group the... everyone in the same, like, quote-unquote unit circle. Like, I cannot let any of the enemy alive. That's quote-unquote the big thing. And I kinda need to be able to kill Day with the cannon. No, I'll like waste any unnecessary energy. Still not gonna be the easiest task of the world, but it's gonna be what we have to do. One of the interesting things about this game is a conundrum that I have. Now we are arriving on almost 40 minutes of the episode. And I noticed this only with the first of this. But like almost all the fucking time it was just the bullshit, the anime part. And now it's really little amount of things that really depends on or relies on. Oh shit, okay. On the combat, so it's almost like we were doing a prep mission before, and then we're going for the mission. I'm gonna let this enemy turn go, but I'm gonna finish this. I'm fairly sure that you can do the kill. And I was right, think the fucking... I was not right about this. On this case, I do need to get the maximum amount of kills. Mostly because the historical event. I'm not gonna lie, I would like to have like the... And I said like a bajillion of times. But what I'm most saying is I would like to not spend a lot of energy. Shit. And have the enemies line up for his shot. Which sound like not a big possibility. Think the fuck. Thank God he's good at evasion. I need to discover how the fucking ability of like assign abilities outside of the ones that you pick on combat. The ones, for example, that on stock. How do they work? Because I would really like to get those. No need for animation. Thank heavens, evade. Like, now there's no way that we can kill all of this 5 here. Well. We just need to kill 13 more, like 20 more. No, it's marked here. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, the gem drive was a lot. The gem drive wasn't a lot. Sadly, there's not much to do around here, so it's gonna be just that. And even so, was not a lot of damage. How much you have? 90. Oh. You can do that pretty safely. No, I fucked this up. Ah, shit. Okay, here how we gonna try to fix this problem. And it's not gonna be an easy fix. So you move, get a melee on him. And kind of get the, I hope you get 3 kills here. I doubt it, but why not? It wasn't 3 kills. But this one is barely alive. Yeah, this does a reasonable amount of damage. And it is almost reasonable enough. It doesn't cost much, so okay. Said expending a lot of energy on that one, but in the case of most of those people, we're just gonna need to move they forward. There's like not much thing that we can do. Now, let's go for the problematic stuff. Oh, you... Dude. No, maybe it's not that problematic. You don't need to do support. You can deal with him on yourself. But you, it's another fucking thing. Yeah, go for full. It's better to, like, have 100% sure of the damage and then just chip out on it. I may not get the historical event. That's a 100% possibility. Okay, that kind of ruined my strategy, but now come to think, we can deal with those guys very easily. If we just, like, count the damage and stuff like that, put the positioning right, we'll be very, very capable to ease up the enemy damage. Fight 5 on my turn and 5 on his turn, it's gonna be okay. And I fucked up on his positioning again, so that's not a great. Well, here is gonna be a little bit of a bigger problem, but still they gonna attack us, so we're gonna have a little bit of more wiggling room. But that's gonna be for the next episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This was the video. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave it a dislike. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment. And if you want to see what the hell is gonna be coming next on this mess, subscribe. And see you guys on the next episode.